This video is brought to you by Zarrakan Productions, an umbrella group composed of multiple shows and an archive of over 5,000 videos covering a wide variety of topics. Please go to zarrakan.com for a complete listing of video links, social media feeds, and opportunities to support our content. Thank you for your time, and may I present another Zarrakan production.
Contendership to the WPWF World Championship that whoever wins this triple threat will face the winner of tonight's main event at a future show in a couple weeks. Maybe when we get back, it'll be probably the next big one right after that, right after tonight. This is WPWF Revenge 2022. I'm Johnny Lamonaco.
And I'm Ash Cuervo.
And joining
I blame Kasumi.
The Sim Breaker.
Yep.
And it's always her fault. Joining us also, take a look right there to your right. Camera Kitty is here, and this is a big night for her. Her wedding ceremony is right after tonight's show. So congratulations. What's that?
Is it part of the show?
No, I don't believe it's part of the show, but it'll be happening right after the show.
Aw, I thought we were gonna get a Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth moment.
Oh yeah. So congratulations to Camera Kitty. And is this Camera Kitty? Is this the bride to be that's with you here? Camera Kitty.
She's at a loss for words.
Well, I think most of us are at this point.
I know. Kasumi struck again.
But we do have this number one contenders match. It'll be getting underway just in a few moments here. I believe right at the top of the hour in about 12 minutes, 14 minutes here. Also, let's take a look and see what else we've got here tonight. We've got Mama T and Kimberly Smith. You know, Mama T she's been on the warpath lately. She feels disrespected by this entire roster, and she's not going to put up with any of that anymore. Kimberly Smith has a point to prove here. She's not going to take any guff from Mama T, and they're just going to fight it out right here tonight. I can't wait to see how this one goes down.
Look, I'm not taking anything from these two women, but Kimberly Smith needs to smack upside the head with a spoon. So my money's on Mama T.
Well, Mama T is, a spoon, a spatula. It doesn't matter. If it's any kitchen utensil will do. Right now, I'm watching Samantha Foxy in putting these ring steps out here. Apparently, she's better at rotating them than I am.
That or she's very particular what her steps are like.
Well, they have to be in just the right spot.
Pretty much so, yeah.
So you got Mama T and you got Kimberly Smith. You've got...
All right, so you got brawling, like a straight-up brawler, unpredictable style, going up against a classically trained, like, grappler.
Right. But Kimberly no slouch at the high-flying type maneuvers either.
Yeah, but she's mostly grounded when it comes down to it.
Classically, say.
Well, I did hear that horses did train her at one point.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely true. We've got the Siren Rising Championship on the line here tonight. We have got the current champion, the fabulous Vanola, the former champion, the doll Leah Duffield, and just recently it was Leah losing that championship back to Vanola. This will be the third match between these two. This is the rubber match, and it is for that championship.
Literally, Vanola coming out on her own. Like when I saw Vanola, she was in the tag team with Natalie Shonen, but
Shimmer.
Yeah, Shimmer.
Yeah.
Impressive within her own right. Same thing for Leah, but at the same time, since that's the belt going back and forth, will Vanola retain or will Leah grab the belt back?
This is one of those. This match could literally go either way here, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it all plays out here tonight. Here's a fun one for you. It's the triple threat collar and chain match. The Alien Invader, Koi Kiori, the Northern Wildcat, Mazra Baxton, and the Voodoo Queen, Carmelita Marcel. All three of these women chained together, collars around their necks. There's no getting away from each other.
See, Johnny, a triple threat within itself is now they're chained and collared together.
Oh, heads up, heads up, heads up. I just saw stairs flying.
Speaking about stairs falling, ladies and gentlemen, stay behind the barricade.
Yeah, no doubt about it. If you are on the wrong side of the barricade, you risk being eaten by the alien invader Koi Kiori, and you don't want that. That would not be a good ending to your Saturday night.
You are correct. You are correct. And alongside that, remember, ladies and gentlemen, to descript as much as possible so we can actually have a lag-free show. I mean, there should be a little lag because it's not really preventable, but the less of the lag, the better. And our performers will thank you for that.
Absolutely. You'll get a much better show in return. We do ask that you stay off the microphones. The microphones are for WPWF roster, staff, and management. If you're not part of the show, we should not be hearing your voice. Please stay behind the barricades. As we alluded to earlier, you could be eaten by Koi Kiori. Not the way you want to finish your Saturday night here.
Right, let's go back to that fourth match, the triple threat collar and chain match.
Oh, it's going to be pure craziness.
Again, we have three amazing competitors. Like I said, we have the Northern Wildcat, we have the Voodoo Queen, and we have the Alien Invader. From the look of their stats, they're well, except for Koi, she's a little bit shorter, but they're pretty evened out.
Each one of these competitors has a strength in their favor. Excuse me. I may have to get a refill here before we actually start this show.
Hi.
There you go. Down the hatch.
Well, I don't have my usual drink with me here tonight, so I'm a little off.
No worries, no worries.
It's bound to happen occasionally. Yeah, this triple threat collar and chain match is going to be pure craziness, but the craziness will continue. We've got Ultimate X for the WPWF Tag Team Championships. It's going to be Hisatsu. It's going to be Ouroboros. It is going to be Bedlam.
Time for some pain.
As JW would say, it's going to be mayhem.
You,
In his ass. No.
You done crossed the line there, buddy.
Many times. But you got to understand what's called Hisatsu literally being one of the longest running tag teams in the WPWF. Two skilled warriors within their own craft. Like literally both Ri and Chiyoko have literally proven themselves beyond the limit. But then again, you can't really take anything away from Karmastar and Dahlia. Karmastar being like a grappler. And Dahlia? She does.
Dahlia is a few French fries short of the Happy Meal, but that can play in her favor here tonight because what goes hand in hand with that is unpredictability.
Pretty much the wild card in the match, and it's on all. But at the same time, look at the match type. Look at the
Ultimate
match type,
X.
Ultimate X. Anything can happen in that ring when Ultimate X is in play.
Now, if you've never seen an Ultimate X match before, you envision the ring here. You look at the ring posts. There will be ladders up of it. There will be higher posts with an X going from one cross ring post to the other. The tag team championships will be suspended in the middle. You have to climb up the ladder. You have to traverse the X, and then you have to grab the championships.
Now, if if my memory serves me, you have to grab both titles to actually.
Both of them, yes.
Yeah, for the team to actually win. So it doesn't count if one grabs one title.
Nope, one's not going to get it done. You have to get both of them.
But again, coming down to it, like who would you go for, Ouroboros or Hisatsu in this Ultimate X match?
I am leaning towards Hisatsu because they have been the tag team champions since the very beginning here. Since we first created those championships, they are the team to beat. And they've proven that on so many different occasions here.
You are correct, Johnny. You are correct. It's not just for the championships. Hell, for years they've been working together. Oh God, I'm inclined to agree with you, Hisatsu all the way. But then we have one more match, don't we?
We do. We have our main event here tonight for the WPWF World Championship. It is the WPWF World Champion, the inevitable Lady Death, to defend against the number one contender, the Dragon Maiden of Dojima, Rina Kadoya.
But it's not just a regular match.
Nope, it's a last woman standing match. And that opens up a myriad of possibilities for either competitor here tonight.
Look, you have Lady Death, who stands at 5'11". She's almost 200, going up against Reina, who's at 5'5", weighing at 130.
As we like to say, she's the smallest woman on the roster, but she has the fight of 5 sirens.
Exactly. It's literally a David versus Goliath match here. But can Reina pull it off? Can she dethrone Lady Death as the WPWF World Champion?
If there was ever a night to do it, tonight would be the night. It is for all the marbles here tonight, that WPWF World Championship. I'll tell you what, looking at the clock here, we're just a few minutes short of getting our show back underway here. An hour later than usual, but that's no, it's actually about normal time. I'm looking at the wrong clock here.
It's all good. It's all good.
You got multiple clocks around here. Which one's the right one? You have to put a green arrow by it. That way we know which that one's the right clock.
Exactly.
So, are we sure we didn't like time skip or something? Because this feels like a normal day now.
It does feel like a normal day now, and I'm getting a little hot under the collar here. Maybe I should take my helmet off.
You know what? I planned for the colors. I'm planning for the corpo look. I'm not taking it off.
Nah, you good. You good. But yeah,
now I can breathe.
Literally, what's called start descripting. Invite your friends, and make sure to. Wait. All right. Never mind. I messed up the order.
That's all right. It happens. Please do descript as much as you possibly can. We want to keep the lag to an absolute minimum here. Guarantee if you help us out, you'll get a much, much better show in return. When you start TPing folks in, please don't TP them. Don't be it's easy for me to say. Don't TP them. Don't TP them. Don't toilet paper them. Keep them behind you so they don't end up on the wrong side of the barricade. The merchandise stand over there is a great place to TP folks in, because the first thing they see is all those smart t-shirts, the pro style gear from Natalie Sonic Creations. You got the Dendroids over there, plus the Kurt Bombastic Dendroid. Every Kurt Bombastic Dendroid sold goes to all the proceeds go to helping Kurt with his medical situation. So if you're looking for a great gift, that Kurt Bombastic Dendroid is a great one, and you can see the giant version of it right above us here.
Kind of creepy. Kurt is always watching.
If you take a look at his forehead here of this giant Kurt Bombastic, you see where he's all duct taped up. That's because he came into play just last week here in a hellacious match between Carmelita Marcel and Mazra Baxton. Gigantic Kurt Bombastic. He was unfortunately used as a weapon, and he landed on top of one of the competitors. You had to be there. I can't describe it. You just had to be there to see it. Excuse me.
Hopefully we won't have a repeat of an hour ago.
Well,
keep it under wraps.
Can you see gigantic Kurt Bombastic being part of the Ultimate X match?
Oh God. You can do it, Kurt. You can win it all.
Well, he's
definitely. I can definitely say after earlier today, that is now 2 Sims now that Kasimi's help broke.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow. Nice loud ambulance going down the street here. Well, I tell you what, looking at the clock, I believe we are almost ready. Let's try it again, folks. WPWF Revenge 2022. Who's ready for it? I'm going to take this moment to get myself a refill. I'll be right back.
What up, Ash? How you doing, my? Oh my God, you gone fuzzy on me today.
Yeah, when she kicked the sim, it reverted me to this.
Well, you know what? Nah, you good, brother. You can stay just like you are, man. We're just happy to have you.
All right, we are ready, folks. Thank you. They are. We are pumped. Brewski's pumped. Kitty's pumped. Zoo is pumped.